Previously on more presentations! Quick recap. On Monday, President Halimah opened the 14th Parliament, setting out the government's direction for the new term. Like how after a boss talks big picture and then now all the department heads are going to talk strategies and plans. So yesterday the team leads were from MOM, MTI, MCI, MAS and NRF. Go and watch the highlights to find out more. In her address on Monday, President Halimah spoke about looking ahead and investing in building Singapore, and how we can get through the COVID crisis by maintaining our status as a global and regional hub, while strengthening in areas such as food, healthcare and our supply chain management. Basically, today we are talking about infrastructure and the environment. These team leads have shared some of their plans and let me tell you what they are. Highlights from MOT. COVID-19 did quite a number on the transport sector, but MOT has plans to revive the Changi Air Hub, strengthen our global hub port status, and deliver sustainable and inclusive land transport. Further steps will be taken to progressively resume travel in a safe way, starting with countries or cities that have the virus under control. Malaysia and Singapore have agreed to resume the JB-Singapore Rapid Transit System Link Project, with the service commencing in 2026. Also in discussions is the KL-Singapore High-Speed Rail, which will resume from 31st December 2020. In the near future, new MRT stations and lines will reopen almost every year, starting with the remainder of the Thomson East Coast Line and the Circle Line. Jurong Region Line and Cross Island Line are also in the works. By 2040, private vehicles with internal combustion engines will gradually be phased out in favour of electric vehicles. The charging infrastructure for electric vehicles nationwide will be worked on as well. The ministry will explore converting underused road lanes to cycling lanes or bus lanes. Yay! Highlights from MND. The construction sector has been significantly affected. MND will transform the industry and adopt advanced building technologies to allow for less manpower-intensive construction. MND will create new and better jobs for Singaporeans in the sector. New assisted living concept flats will be launched for seniors who need access to care services. As more public housing is built in and around the city centre, MND will aim to keep housing prices affordable. Older HDB towns will progressively be redeveloped through the Voluntary Early Redevelopment Scheme, or VERS. To combat climate change, 80% of buildings will be made energy efficient, and the energy consumption of HDB towns will be reduced by 15% by 2030. Highlights from MSE, previously known as NEWER. These are the highlights from the newly renamed Ministry of Sustainability and the Environment. To fight COVID-19 and dengue transmissions, environmental public health resilience is the first line of defense. So strengthening environmental sanitization controls, upgrading public health infrastructure in hawker centers and coffee shops, and getting Singaporeans more into cleanliness and public hygiene norms are an immediate priority. Singapore's food security is serious stuff, and local food production will be accelerated over the next 6 to 24 months. Solar energy will be used to power all local waterworks by 2021. Dedicated resources will be set aside for the Flood and Coastal Protection Fund to protect Singapore against rising sea levels. There will be more spaces for farming by encouraging sea-based farming in the deeper southern waters of Singapore. Good job opportunities for the AGRI-FOOD workforce will also be created. And finally, a $50 million SG Eco Fund to support projects on environmental sustainability. This will enable every Singaporean to contribute to environmental sustainability. And that's what you missed on Parliament. Stay tuned for more action by the ministries.